Hey folks, KC9UPE here, Matt. I want to give you a quick general guided tour, very basic guided tour of the AREDN, or Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network project that we're working on here in the Baraboo area. So let's get started. As you can see, I've got Internet Explorer loaded up here. Generally I use Chrome, but the one camera I want to show you here today doesn't work real well on Chrome, so we're going to use Internet Explorer instead here today. So at any rate, here's a dashboard for my node, the KC9UPE home node. A few navigation buttons up top here. The setup one, you can get in and configure the node itself. You can scan for Wi-Fi signals. Whatever the node can see will show you what it can see on a listing there. And we'll click on the main button here, the mesh status button. Wait for this to load up. And here's everything that I have access to on the network from my local node connection. Here's Steve N9UDO's node and Aaron KC0WKP's node. You can see I have a 17.7 megabit connection down to Steve. We're not that far apart here, so some decent throughput down to him. And here's all the remote nodes that we have access to. Most of them are available through a internet-based tunnel that Aaron has built. A lot of nodes out in California. I think there's one down in Madison as well. But at any rate, here's all the nodes and here's all the services that they have advertised as being available to us. As you can see here, the numbers in this column are a calculated value for the cost to get data to and from the nodes if there's a bunch of hops or some internet tunnels and whatnot. The bigger the number, the longer it's going to take to get the data to and from you. So generally speaking, you want to access the stuff towards the top here if possible. It'll get you the data the quickest. So at any rate, let's jump over here to let's bring up Steve's node. This will be Steve's dashboard. This is as if I'm sitting at his house. This is the dashboard on the node on his node itself. We'll click on the mesh status on his node, and we'll bring that up. And as you can see, Steve has a direct link via a tunnel at this point, because we don't have enough nodes on the network on the mesh at this point to get a real great connection between Steve and Aaron. So they've got a tunnel built between Steve and Aaron right now, but there's Aaron's node. He does have a camera at his house. He's also got a computer plugged into the network, and he's running a Raspberry Pi on the network, which is hosting a web page, and the mesh chat service, which is a text-based chat system where we can pass text-based messages back and forth, and they'll sync between all the nodes on the network. So let's. We also have a node down at the Baraboo City Services building, but let's bring up Aaron's dashboard here. We'll click on the mesh status on his dashboard. Could actually get to it through the last screen there, but let's look at Aaron locally here. And as you can see, here's Aaron's tower cam. We will bring that up once. Got a couple of cameras on the network here, but bring Aaron's up and give you a look. And I think the tower the camera capabilities, the ability to stream a video stream over the network, say with a camera overlooking an event, you got a parade going on, or overlooking the downtown area. The availability to stream a live feed from that location directly back to, say, a command post or an emergency operations center, something like that, I think is really going to catch the attention of our served agencies, be it emergency management or public safety, anything like that. That's really going to grab their attention and try and bring them on board and help support the project. So here's the live feed from Aaron's camera at his house, just kind of overlooking South Baraboo there. Here's the water tower there by Menards. So at any rate, something there. No, I shouldn't say that's by Menards. That's the Blackhawk water tower there. But at any rate, that's the camera capabilities, or the camera feed capabilities. Anything that's IP based can be served on the network and can be accessed from the nodes. On the Raspberry Pi that I've got on my local node here. Let's see here. You can see there. There's the Pi. Um, there's actually an extra link in here that once we reboot the node, it'll disappear. I did some changes on it lately. It hasn't synced yet, but I'm running the mesh chat on mine as well as a this workshop test cam is just a webcam that I got plugged into the Raspberry Pi that I'm providing the feed into the network through. Just something I was playing around with. Just just something to play with, like I said. So, but at any rate, that's the general 10,000 foot view of of the amateur radio emergency data network for what we got running on it right now. Much more to come. A very capable system, but this is what we've got going so far. So thanks for watching. And 7-3. This is KC9 UPE.